we hope y'all are ready for this exciting news. We're no longer going to be on Twitch or YouTube. We're making our own Secret Sleepover Society platform.
It's going to cost monthly.
$8 a month.
$8 a month.
So you can get our twice a week stream.
It's the only way you'll be able to see our content anymore.
We're going to start doing really expensive content.
We
only buy the most expensive cars.
The production value we require to do this stream, you have no idea the expense.
We have so many cameras. Our production value is like through the roof. We can't afford all of these staff members here.
Yeah, they're all behind the table.
There's so many people behind the screen making this show happen.
It's kind of funny because a lot of y'all are paying monthly to watch this stream, but you're doing it of your own volition.
That's true, yeah. And you could watch it for free.
We're not making anyone do anything.
No.
That's our one rule. No one has to do anything ever.
No one has to do anything ever except be nice.
Yeah.
And don't email me.
Stop, I'm still grieving.
I'm sad too. I liked their stuff, but I'm not paying for another subscription service. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love paying you guys. Thank you. Thank you. We love it too.
It's weird because I support some people on Patreon, but then I don't know.
It's just different.
It's a line.
It hits different.
When you are now like...
What are we talking about? The YouTube channel Watcher is leaving YouTube to start a streaming service of their content that is a subscription fee. And a lot of people are very upset about it. Understandably so.
We understand as consumers why people are upset, but we also get that like sometimes you want to make high production content. So like I understand that they want like to keep doing high end stuff, but sometimes you can't. Sometimes you gotta bite the bullet, man. I don't know. It's weird. I didn't read a lot about it yet, but the stuff I like saw some highlight videos and I get it on both sides, but it's kind of the attitude that comes with it of like, you can afford another subscription service.
Come on.
Easy peasy.
Throw it on the pile. Add it to the list.
But anyway, we appreciate everyone who is a patron and supports us on Twitch and stuff. We are very grateful for that. But I don't know. Also, we understand if people can't.
Listen, we know the drill. We know how it is here on the internet.
We're on both sides of it. We're both content creators and consumers.
I feel like sometimes people lose sight of the fact that the fact. It's an incredible privilege, an insane privilege that anyone wants to give you money for doing this.
Yeah.
And I think people sometimes get too deep in the sauce and they lose sight.
Yeah.
Of what an incredible position they're in. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It is like a delicate balance of appreciating your audience for wanting to support you at all, and also like not just doing a thing because the audience wants it. So like I understand that they want to do maybe like bigger creative endeavors to give better content or to feel more creatively fulfilled, but it's also like there's only so much you can ask for, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I have two quick thoughts to go with what you were saying.
Yeah.
Is that it is crazy that people want to like give you money to make things to support what you do, because like in our lifetime the only option was like if you were publicly funded, you were on the public access channel, which had zero budget.
Yeah.
And no one saw your stuff, or you like sold a show to some company and made like no money unless you were huge, and also it was so rare to get a thing picked up. So it's crazy that we live in a time where people can just make shows and people can watch it.
Yeah.
Because we're not reliant on companies.
Yeah.
Which is very cool. And not to like, I also don't want to say this to sound like I'm saying like we're so much better than those guys. It's just like different approaches, you know, for different creators, and they do whatever they feel like is necessary for what they're trying to accomplish. So for us, it's like we were on the internet making content for free. So when we became independent and we made a Patreon, we didn't want to like paywall the stuff that we've been making so that people can like keep enjoying our stuff, you know, because we understand that like especially our fan base is a age group that can't really afford to be giving you money all the time. Like sometimes people just need a break. They just need to be able to like enjoy a thing for free, which is great. And that's why we get, you know, YouTube ad revenue. So thank you for everyone who puts up with the ads that we try to minimize, but we need to like put in a certain amount to survive. And then the people who support us on Patreon, those people allow us to go to like the next level and do more things like live shows and push it on merch or do like a weirder project or to like feel like we have the space to explore a weird show or to do something that's less successful than the rest of our stuff. Like Draw Detectives doesn't get as many views, so that means it's not getting as much like ad revenue, which is like kind of a hit to our money. So like the Patreon balance is out there. And then also like when YouTube algorithm decides to like screw us, we still have that padding of like the Patreon. So we are very thankful and grateful that we are able to even like be in a position where we can offer our stuff for free, because of people who are able to support us on Patreon and Twitch and things like that. So it's like, you know, we use one to supplement the other to like, you know, we use all the avenues we can to like try and fill in the gap. So when I was razzing Watcher, I didn't want to like go at them as like a, you know, creator drama, because I understand. But, you know, it's also like, for us, this is what felt right and appropriate. And also, like, Drawfee doesn't have much overhead, so.
So true.
You know, I just didn't want, I don't know. Sometimes I feel bad, you know, making a joke at, like, a thing that's happening on the internet, because I don't want it to be at the expense of those creators, because I know they're like going through some stuff and they're like trying their best for what they need to do, and you know, whether or not we view it as right, they're doing what they think is right. So I don't know.
We're just doing the thing we normally do, which is that we make a joke and then immediately spend 15 minutes explaining like the nuance.
Because I will get an essay-long email about why it's wrong.
Well, no, I get it too, because sometimes I'll say something and then I'll be like, but I don't want people to think that I'm like, that's like, you know, really what I think.
Right.
Like, let me just dip back in real quick and just be like, no, it's all good. It's all good. Mm-hmm. Anyways, but imagine you were watching your favorite streamer. Yeah, Nightmare Frontier.
Thank you.
And your favorite streamer kept referring to everything as being dipped in Mama Liz's chili oil. And you didn't know why they were saying it. But you watch stream after stream where they keep saying it.
Yeah.
And then you see that video. That's the kind of content you get for $8 a month.
Yeah, for just $9 a month. Sorry, I just heard from us. It's actually going to be $11 a month. No additional content, but it will be more.
It was $9 a month, but then we dipped it in Mama Liz's chili oil, and now it's $11 a month.
Now we feel like, you know, it's worth $11 a month. Someone saying, it was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.